Goodbye. It was nice knowing you.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it's bad.
Wow.
Unless you're GP, then it's great.
Okay. What do goblins roll? 1d6.
Or,
So 2d6. Cats, you have 4 HP.
You're not using the double crit system?
Or I guess it would be it's a natural 20.
Yeah. That would
So-
clear by 10. That would be a double crit, technically.
3d6. All right, here we go. You are at -9.
What?
When you reach -10, your character is dead. So you have 1 round.
That's no good. So what am I, like, bleeding and shit and...
The
dying on floor?
goblin sees you going for this, and he takes his short sword and basically just like goes straight for your stomach and connects, and it goes about halfway into your stomach. And you just collapse on the ground.
Oh, shit.
Can I jump on my horse and like pick him up with me and run away?
Totally.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
You can do that, yeah.
Do it. Do it. I'm not gonna metagame it. Do what you want to do.
Am I gonna bleed out?
I'll just wait for someone.
Cats, you have.
right now.
Let's just say you have. I'll be nice. You have 2 rounds until you bleed out. If you get a heal, you will stop bleeding.
Bring me to Cobblepot.
You're dead though. You can't act or anything.
So did I? Is my command? Is that my turn though, or?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
your turn for
I
this
have no
round.
turn.
Caitlin, you're the last to go.
Wait, what did?
Except for the other goblins.
Ryan commanded the goblin to jump into the fire, basically, the goblin chief.
Do we know how many? Can Cats tell me how many other people are on the caravan?
Cats is unconscious. He's on the ground in a pool of blood.
Ryan, if I should run up without telling me directly, hold before like this. If I should run up and attack the thing that attacked Cats.
You want me to hold up the number 4 if you should attack?
So like you're not really telling me. It's just a signal, you know. I don't know what to do. And getting Cats is like...
Just do whatever. Just do whatever. Just do whatever. If people die, people die.
Whoa.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't want to tell you how to play your character. Just do what you're gonna do.
Just keep in mind you have my life in your hands.
Would it be bad to grab Ryan and just take him 2 Cats to heal him right there? Like, can I do that? Or will Cats just die?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
If I jumped on my horse, could I transport Cobblepot straight to Cats? Would he be in range of healing him?
Totally, yeah. You can pick Ryan up on your horse and get over to him, and next round he'll be able to jump off and heal him.
Alright, I'll try that.
Okay. Ryan, are you going to run by Ryan while galloping? So Ryan has to jump on?
Or I can just grab him. He doesn't weigh too much.
If you run by galloping, you can get there this round. Otherwise, you will not make it next round.
Go ahead and run by galloping. I cast. Oh well, I can't cast anything. Never mind.
Ryan, you need to make a dex check to see if you jump onto this horse, and I'll be very generous.
Okay.
Wouldn't Riley pick him up though?
No, she's riding the horse. Cobblepot is like jumping onto this moving
Can
horse.
I use my call upon faith right now, or can I not?
You can totally. You know what? I think I'll allow it just because it will help. So you get +3 to the roll. I'm breaking rules, but I don't care.
Okay. 31.
Okay, you totally jump onto the horse. Fine. You
Sick.
grab Riley's waist, and you guys make your way to the caravan.
All right. So I say just throw him up on the horse and let's ride away. She has a lot of strength, right? She's really strong.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Goblin's turn, by the way. It's not. That's it.
Yeah.
No more turns. Corvus is there. He basically he sees this goblin in front of him that had his sword to his throat, first off, this oil spills into the fire. Fire catches the caravan on fire. Then he sees this goblin in front of him somehow jump into the fire. He's not really sure what the fuck happened there. He's kind of just sitting amongst all these things happening. He's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And he goes, I guess I'll be useful. Grabs his sword and sees that the elf is basically taken out. And he runs towards that goblin, goes in for an attack, and misses completely, falls on the ground, and he's knocked unconscious. he hits the wheel of the caravan and just like gets knocked out. Party start.
How many more fighting goblins are there?
Oh, there's 3 goblins. 3 goblins, the leader's dead. No, 4 goblins, the leader's dead. The 4 goblins basically form a perimeter around the caravan to protect the water.
And that's it?
Yeah, they see Neil riding by on horse. They can't catch up to him. Ricardo's dead. The other goblin's knocked unconscious. Corvus is knocked unconscious.
Fuck. This sucks, man. I can only heal one person. I can't. Somebody has to die.
Well,
unconscious doesn't mean dead.
Hello.
What?
Unconscious doesn't mean dead, dude. Who said he's dead?
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, so it's our turn, and does she? I tell her to sling.
Oh yeah, you guys totally get up to Ricardo's character. The goblin that attacked Ricardo is now. All those 4 goblins are sitting around the water caravan.
So
they're away from Ricardo, so you guys could totally go up and grab them.
Okay, I'll just hop off since they all got on the caravan and there's no other fighters. It's just those 4.
Yeah. The other mechanics and whatever have just ran.
Here's a question: if we patch him up just regularly, does it stop the bleeding?
You'd have to spend the entire round patching him up, and that's all you could do. But yeah, you could definitely stop the bleeding.
Okay, I'm gonna spend the whole round and patch him up.
Okay, so you jump off, you see Ricardo in a pool of his own blood, and you just start like throwing everything on him to keep him from bleeding out.
Right.
So, Cats, you're at -9. You're not bleeding anymore. You're just unconscious.
Okay.
What is Neil at? What is Neil's?
Yeah, Rich, what are you doing? You're at full.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my turn.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to do?
I want to start riding towards the caravan, draw my sword, and just kind of take a swipe at the closest guy, at the first guy that comes between me and the caravan. Be he soldier or tinker or engineer.
Well, if you're swiping near the caravan, it's going to be one of the goblin warriors that's guarding it. So.
All right, well, that's the bastard I want to get.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so...
D20 plus 2, right?
1 for being on my horse, 1 for specialization, yeah. So D20 plus 2, 19.
You totally hit him.
Whap. Roll 2d4 plus 2. Whap.
Yeah, that guy is dead. He chops his head off as you ride by. There's now 3 goblins around it.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I can't... That would be D8 plus 2. If you want me to re-roll it. Because I can't do that two-handed. I can only do that one-handed. I mean, it's...
whatever. From now on, that was my fault, so... Roll D1 when it's one-handed, but yeah.
Okay.
It stands.
Okay, cool.
There's no good backtracking. Who hasn't gone? Riley, you haven't gone.
Yeah. Am I in range of attacking?
You are still on horseback.
I guess Katz is safe where he is. I don't need to throw him on my horse. So
Cobblepot has started like bandaging him, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just take 1 from Rich, and I'll charge another goblin.
So you get off your horse?
Am I in... Do I take... Is there a disadvantage if I attack on my horse?
You can only attack with 1 weapon if you attack on a horse. You can't attack with
So
both.
if I jump off and I'm in range, then I do that.
Yeah, I mean, you can totally... You just bandaged or dropped Cobblepot off. You can jump off and walk over to the 3 remaining goblins and go to attack 1 if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Roll D20 and D20 minus 2. you completely miss, and your sword strikes the water pouch and cuts into it, and water starts spilling out.
Oh.
And now it's the goblin's turn. The three goblins see that Riley is now right next to them, and two of the goblins turn to Riley and swing. First one misses. Second one misses. They completely miss you, and they like strike down, and their weapons just hit the ground. One of them hits your chainmail and makes a loud clanky, and you don't do anything. The other one sees that Rich is once again preparing for a charge, and sees that his friend was just got his head cut off. So he picks up a spear and kind of puts it on the ground and weighs down into it. So if Rich approaches, the horse is going to get impaled on it. And he just braces for that. And it's your turn. Or initiative, actually. We haven't even rolled for initiative once.
Do you want Cat to roll it because he's almost dead?
Cats, yeah, go
He's
ahead.
safe, though. But yeah, if you want to roll it. I would say Caitlin's in more
Okay,
danger.
what do I roll?
Just roll a d10.
1d10?
Roll low. Yeah, roll low. Roll low.
Low? Okay.
Another low.
Goblins go first. Goblin notices that Rich is not quite making it yet, so he goes for a spear throw. And he misses regardless because of the roll. The other two goblins go to attack Riley. First one hits. What is your AC, Riley?
16.
One hits. You take 2 damage. Player's turn. Whoever wants to go.
I will start approaching the goblins. Can I get there?
Yeah, you're totally next to the goblins.
Okay, I'll smack one in the face.
Okay, D20.
$13.
Let's see. You strike at one and hit their armor, and it feels like a solid hit, but they don't take any damage. Riley, Rich.
I think go second. I'm not sure. All right, I'll go. I'm just gonna attack again, I guess.
Okay. D20 and D20 minus 2. You missed both times. Your long sword once again like cuts into the giant bag of water, and more water just comes spilling out. And the second sword,
I think I would have learned.
you're so disoriented from the first hit that it just basically misses completely. You kind of swing wildly. Rich.
Well, he doesn't see any of that shit going on, does he?
Nope, you're on horseback. You're riding
Awesome.
past.
All right, so that jackass who threw a spear at me, I want to run by and just like remove his soul from this plane.
Sure. D20 plus 3.
Is he far enough away that I could get it like a full-fledged charge in, or would it just be a normal attack?
No, you can totally get a. Well, you rode past, right? You didn't stop when you chopped the guy's head off.
Well, I mean, yeah, like I would ride and like swing at a person and keep riding if I could.
Yeah, totally.
And then like wheelbound.
Yeah, so
Right, so that
you
would
go all
be-
the way down and turn back around and get ready for another strike.
So 1 for specialization, 1 for mounted on horseback, 2 for charging, so D20 plus 4.
Sure. Okay. That sounds good to me.
18.
Yeah, you totally hit it. So 1d8.
Our D8 plus 2. It's just 2 to attack, right? Yeah, just to attack roll.
The charge gets plus attack as well.
No, it's just 2 hit, not to damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right. Yeah, you hack into the. You were going for a headshot, you said?
No, I was just trying to swipe at him, do whatever
Yeah.
damage I could.
You hack into the goblin and basically make a large enough gash in his chest that he just falls over. And do you keep riding or do you want to stop?
Oh God! No. Every time I hit someone, I want to keep riding. I want them to be as confused and disoriented as possible.
Okay, yeah.
So I want to draw all the attention onto me and away from the wagon.
Okay, so there is, I think there's 2 goblins left. Both of them are sitting at the wagon. You killed the one that threw the spear at you, right?
That's this one.
Yeah, okay. So the 2 goblins see that happen. One of them goes and grabs the spear. The other one takes an attack at Caitlin, but we need to roll initiative. So, Caitlin, I would roll the d10. Go ahead. Or you should roll the d10. Oh shit, it fell off. Goblins go first. The goblin, once again, tries to throw a spear at Neil. Misses. Goblin goes to attack Caitlin. The goblin swings at you, Caitlin, and as he swings, the goblin in front of him is there in the way, and he slices at his back, and that goblin takes a couple of damage. Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah, player's turn.
If I keep attacking these goblins, I just keep attacking the water bag?
If you keep missing, yeah. Well, it depends on what you miss.
And there's no way to reorient myself and still attack them for what they are? Like, can I just run back a bit and then they'll follow me and then I attack them?
What are you trying to do?
Get away from the water.
Yeah, I don't want to hit it if I miss.
Yeah, no, you can totally, like, the way that I had envisioned it is that your left side was right next to the caravan filled with water, and so you were attacking kind of left, so yeah, you can fan out to the side and go for an attack on them, and you won't hit the water bag if you miss.
Alright,
Most of the water is already spilled, though, so it doesn't quite matter, but...
Yeah. Is there anything I can do to, like, patch it up while attacking?
No.
No. I guess I'll just attack them.
She could use her sewing attack. Isn't that something she got?
What? Oh,
Where she sews with one hand and swings her sword with the other?
No, she can't.
Do I remember getting
in the
that
game?
one?
No.
Oh.
Are you gonna attack it? Attack the 2 goblins?
I'll attack. Yeah, so I'll just move to the side first and attack from an angle where I won't hit the depleted water bag.
Sure. Same rolls, d20, d20 minus 2.
Am I still unconscious?
Oh, yeah. So you rolled an 8 and a 12, right?
Yeah.
You just missed both times. Like,
you
I can't
slashed
think.
the water bag.
You slashed the water bag. Yeah. You just one of the short sword strike kind of goes to attack the one goblin, and it bounces off of him, his armor, and the other attack just kind of flails wildly. So, Cobblepot.
I will swing. God, I haven't hit anybody with this shit yet.
Your cogwheel kind of goes to attack, and you do an overhead strike, and you misjudge how far away they are, and you just kind of strike at the air in front of you. Rich.
Can you draw me a word picture of where I see remaining goblins?
The only 2 goblins that you see, apart from the ones that have kind of ran out from the center of the caravan, are the 2... When you passed by, you saw Riley in combat with 2 goblins.
They were inside the caravan, right?
They were guarding the water pouch. So, in order to hit them and not hit Riley, unless you roll really well, you'll have to get off your horse. Like, you can't ride by, otherwise if you miss, you're going to hit one of your teammates.
YOLO. Just don't miss.
What if I threw a hatchet at one of them?
Are you proficient in hatchets?
I am.
Yeah, you...
Could I throw a hatchet with less fear of hitting an ally?
Riley only lives once.
You just roll a flat d20. You wouldn't get any modifiers.
Yeah, I don't normally anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet. Okay. 14.
Yeah, you actually hit one of the goblins.
Hell yeah.
So is that a D6 or a D4 for a
Yeah,
hatchet?
just a flat D6.
Yeah, go ahead. All right. You hit the goblin that actually took the slash to the back from his companion, and he slumps over and falls down.
Excelente, muy excelente.
So there is a single goblin. Caitlin, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Throw down your arms, fell beast.
8.
There you go.
Party goes first.
Oh.
There's one goblin left. He's in the center. He, well, you can do whatever you want to him, but he throws down his arms and says, I'm just here to protect the water. That's my job. I'm sorry. I don't mean any harm. I was just protecting the water.
Stop it from leaking.
What did you say, Riley?
Is there any water left?
Yeah, there's still water inside, but it's not much.
Okay, I ride up to him with one of my spears and point it very threatening and say, stop it from leaking right now or I will kill you on the spot.
He kind of has his hands up and he's like, I'm just a warrior, sir. I don't know how to patch this water
Your
back
life
up.
depends on it.
He turns around. He's kind of like, oh God. He turns around and starts trying to patch things up. He's like grabbing parts of the water pouch and pulling it up so it doesn't spill over, and starts tying things together. And let's see how well.
JP, is the water that leaked out, is it pooling inside the caravan, or
it's hitting the I mean, it's hitting the fire, so the fire started to die down. That was on the ground from the oil.
Right. But there's nothing salvageable.
There is a little bit of water left inside of the bag. The goblin does an okay job of patching it up. No more water is going to leak out, but it can't be moved or else it's going to spill out. He turns around and he's like, will you let me go? I won't tell anyone about this.
You will stand there until I say otherwise.
He just kind of freezes and he's like, oh, okay. Corvaz kind of...
Cobblepot, I need your help.
With what?
How do we prevent the bag from leaking more?
So, with my tinkering skills, do I have any knowledge of how to improve this bag situation?
Give me a D20 plus your int.
Okay.
And it's like a fast moment to be really apologetic again. Just be like, guys, I'm so sorry I hit that bag. And then I hit it again. I'm so sorry about that too.
26.
And what were you asking?
Is there any way for me to use my tinkering engineering skills to patch the bag better?
I mean, you're going to have to answer that question for me. What would you do? There's a caravan in front of you. What would you use to patch it? If you can give me a good reason with the 26, then yeah, I'll let it fly.
What else is in the caravan?
I mean, it's a caravan. There's wood around it. The bag's in the center. There's 2 horses. There's saddle on the horses. There's some rope inside of the caravan. The goblin used some of the rope to tie a knot around one of the bags.
So here's what we'll do. The caravan, does it have like a canvas awning?
Ceiling?
Yeah.
No, the entire back is just this kind of like leather skin bag of water.
Okay.
There's no awning or anything on top of it.
So how big is the bag?
10 feet by 10 feet ish. 10 feet by 8 feet.
But with the water poked holes, is it smaller or is it still?
What?
Like that's full, right? 10 feet by 8 feet. If it was full.
Yeah, that's full.
But now it's probably like shrunk down.
Yeah, it's definitely deflated because the water's leaving it, but it's still 10 feet and 8 feet by cloth and leather skin.
I mean, can I just use the rope and like tie it off, or is there too many slashes in it to do that?
No, there are 4 large slashes in it, or 3, 4 or 3.
Fuck. I mean, I was gonna like take off a piece of clothing or something and wrap it, but it seems like it's too big.
So as you're kind of debating and the water's not spilling out, Corvos wakes up and he stands up. He's like, "What happened?" He turns around and sees 3 goblins on the ground, and it's like, "What? Where are my men? Where are my men?" And They don't. You don't know where they're at. They're gone. Apparently, when Rich ran in, they took off the other way. They didn't want anything of this fight. They weren't ready. And Corvus just kind of he runs over to Cobblepot and he's like, "Are they all dead? Did we do it?"
I say, hold on, and I walk over to Ricardo. I grab all of his water carrying shit off of his body.
He has some water on him, by the way, still. But
I
yeah.
cough blood on his face.
I grab his flask and whatever else he had.
Sure.
And bring it over, and I start filling up. I tell everybody to use everything they have, and we just start filling up our own things.
All right.
With the remaining water.
Cool. So you guys.
I wipe the blood off my face.
Yeah. You do just that. You start finding things to put this water in to get it back. Corvus is there helping out, and everyone except for Ricardo because you're dead. Give me a perception check. D20 plus whatever.
Just me?
No, everyone. D20 plus 13 for you. Riley, it's 12, and Rich, it's 10.
26.
Neil?
I'm sorry, I was not paying any attention. What are we doing?
No problem. Do a perception check.
Yes, sir. I failed mine, but 21.
Okay,
Thanks for the pity laugh. I could use that.
It's all right. You've been up for like 50 hours now or something stupid. Cobblepot, as you're like patching this up, you
No, I'm not
notice.
patching it. We're.
Or yes, sorry, putting it in other containers and whatnot.
Yeah.
You notice kind of out of the corner of your eye that there is a something approaching, a humanoid approaching the caravan.
Do I notice how tall it is?
Yeah, it looks to be about the two humans in your party size, comparable.
Okay. So, do I still have the spyglass thing on me, right?
Yeah, totally.
I'll whip it out and binocular this dude.
Okay. You look into the cats meet your mic for good type. You look into the binoculars, and as you look down, you see this human wearing a solid blue robe, and he is staring right at the caravan and walking calmly towards you.
Okay. So I just exclaimed to the party that we need to get out of here now, and I say, Riley, come help me pick up Ricardo and put him on this horse.
Alright, so I pick up Ricardo by myself. I don't really expect him to help too much. I put him on my horse.
Okay. So the humanoid that was about 100 feet out is now right behind Rich. And
Do you like warp or?
You don't know. He just appears right behind you. He taps you on the shoulder, or it
I'm on
taps
the
you on the
horse.
shoulder. You never got off your horse? I thought you were helping Cobblepot and them.
No, I'm still pointing my spear at the goblin the whole time.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. He walks up behind Cobblepot now and taps you on the shoulder.
I turn.
He says, "What are you doing with my water?"
This is Fiddlesticks' water.
No, this water is mine, no matter who lays claim to it.
Well, we have it now.
He says, "Gnome, who do you worship?"
Mechanus, the gnome god.
Mechanus, what, are you here on a mission from him? Why are you here?
We're here to bring water back to Fiddlesticks from the well.
I try and nudge the goblin to turn so I can like look at this conversation while it's happening, so it's not behind me.
Oh, the goblin knows who this is, and he has turned fully. He is not paying any attention to you, Neil. or to you, Rich, he does not care that you have a weapon at his throat. He has just turned to this guy and he's just shaking, trembling.
Guys, I kind of turn my spear to face the other guy. Don't not threatening, but kind of a little bit low, kind of aiming down, but still in his direction.
You see him kind of hold out his hand, and he points it, points to the general direction of Ricardo. Ricardo, you wake up, and there are no wounds on your body.
Oh.
And the man goes, "Leave now. Leave the water here. Do not come back to this place."
I don't get it. So he healed me?
You don't know. You just woke up. Nothing's wrong with you.
I'm like, guys, what's going on? Where are we?
Let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
Why?
Okay,
What did you do? I haven't seen Ricardo be hurt at all. I was running around stabbing people in the dark.
Yeah, I tried to be a hero, I guess, and try to jump it, but then this goblin was like sick as fuck at his sword mastery, and then I just kind of died almost. But I don't know what happened after.
Who are you? I ask.
He turns to him and he goes, "You don't know who I am?" Or he turns to you
Do I
and says,
recognize him?
No, you have no idea. You've never seen. You're a simple person. You have no idea what this is. No one in the party except the goblin.
No, I have no idea who you are.
The goblin speaks up, and he's kind of trembling, and he says, "It's Narwhal."
Narwhal. Do I know the name Narwhal?
No, Cobblepot. You recognize it because you understand. You know the gods, and you recognize it to be the god of water and the god of all sea creatures.
I'll ask him when he bacons. No, I'm just fucking.
Shit, no.
He says, "Leave."
My name is Rich. I don't know who you are, Narwhal. But we have claimed this as our own.
Rich, that guy looks pretty powerful, and I'm auto-healed out of nowhere. I think we should just go.
Were you hurt?
Yeah, man, I was almost... I thought I died, and I had this weird dreams, too. Maybe... I don't know. Narwhal...
So, Cats, when you were dead, you dreamed that you were just constantly falling. And as you looked up, it looked like the world of Ehbon was above you.
Yeah, I had this weird dreams about falling, and as I looked up, the world of Ehbon.
Exactly.
It was sick. And then, yeah. Narwhal, do you know Big L by chance?
He says, Lavos, yes. That pain in the ass.
Big L.
Yeah, we don't like him either. Okay, let's go, guys.
Wait, who's Narwhal? Who are you?
He turns to him and he walks over to you. He puts his hand on you.
Mm-hmm.
And when he does that, your mind is flooded with 1 billion images and a huge amount of information. He takes his hand off, and you know him to be the god of water and the god of all sea creatures. And he controls the water within this world. And if he tells you to get the fuck out, you get the fuck out.
I immediately put my spear all the way up and whoa, hey buddy, how's it going? And kind of do as a polite bow as I can manage, and say, I guess we're leaving. Do you want me to take this guy with me? I point to the goblin.
Say no, he can leave on his own accord, and shall leave on his own accord. And when he says that, the goblin just fucking bolts.
Narwhal,
Okay.
you see, if we don't bring at least some of this water back, we're kind of fucked. Can we just have some of it?
No. I kind of ride over to her and bend down and whisper to her in her ear, and I explain everything I can about this guy in as hurried a manner as I possibly can.
Yeah, he kind of turns his head slowly to Riley as he says this, and then that happens.
Yeah, I'm trying to whisper, and you're hey, this guy's Narwhal. He's like the god that governs water and shit, and he's really fucking powerful. And oh my god, he's got a horn that comes out of his head when he takes a different shape. And there's fish in the air sometimes, or some shit. I don't fucking know, but like he's a god, and he scares the shit out of me.
All right, Rich, calm down. If he's the god of water, obviously he has the water to spare, right? He has so much.
I don't think he wants to spare this stuff. He scares me.
Narwhal hears this and he says, "This water is not for fiddlesticks. It is not for anyone. I'm claiming it for myself."
Fine.
I get the flask of water that I had half the flask of water left from like 3 hours ago or 3 days ago.
Sure.
I'm like, hey, Narwhal, you want more water, bro?
He looks at it and kind of puts his hand up, and the cask leaves your hand and floats over to him. And he looks at it and kind of uses one finger to point at, and you basically see the water kind of siphon into his finger.
Sick. And I say, that's for healing me, bro, but you owe me one.
He looks back, and the thing basically floats over to you, and you have your cask again.
I ask him if I can at least keep my flasks.
The only water I care about is the ones from the well. Or is
so, like,
the one
can
from
I
the well.
can you take that water from my flask so I can just keep my flask, you know? Can you just empty it?
Sure. He looks at it and takes a drink and hands it back to you.
Thanks.
So all the while, all this stuff's going on, I'm trying to get up on the horse and I'm struggling and I can't. And I'm like, can somebody give me a hand here? I'm ready to get the fuck out of here, guys.
Sure.
Did we only bring 2 horses into this fray, or did we bring 3?
There is the horse that you rode. There's the horse that Riley brought in that Cobblepot was on, and that's it. There are horses kind of around the area from the goblins that ran out, but you'd have to go chase them down.
Sure. I offer a hand to Riley to like offer her up on my horse, and I meant look at the brown elf and be like, yeah, let's take the gnome, let's go.
Okay, I'll be like, it's cool, guys, I'll walk. It's not like I was just dying or anything.
No. Get on the horse with the gnome, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And we'll just leave. We'll get the other horses, and we'll go.
Okay.
All right, so you guys all ride off?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so as you basically start to ride off, he says, "Thank you." You guys ride off, and you guys get probably about an hour out, and all of a sudden you kind of hear this loud boom, and as you turn around, you see this bright blue light, and suddenly up in the sky is this 1,000-foot whale just there and flying, and that's where we'll end.
Sick.
All right.
We did get our wagon and our other horses back, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I assumed you rode.
The wagon left like a million years ago, dude.
Yeah,
right?
they ran away.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah, the wagon did go back to the city.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Well,
I
I
know,
mean,
right?
the engineers took it back with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some stern words with those engineers and the other soldiers when we get back there. But we got our other horses, right?
Yeah, we'll fuck him up.
Yes.
Okay, good.
You guys get back to near the well, and there's Cobblepot's horse and Ricardo's horse.
I say when we get back to the city, let's just go in a smoke screen and fuck shit up and destroy that fucking douchebag. He's been sending us to our death over and over. He didn't send reinforcements.
We'll deal with it next time, cats.
He stripped that.
All right, let's do shout-outs here. Let's go around the room. Ryan, why don't you start us off?
Word. Shout out to everybody who watched today. I really like this crew. Like, it makes me laugh. I think we have pretty good chemistry, all of us. So, shout outs to my cast members as well. And JP, you did an awesome job DMing today, man.
Yeah,
but yeah, thank you everybody for watching. As far as my personal stuff, you can follow me on Twitter at MLGRyan. And also, I will be streaming right after this. I was gifted a copy of Hearthstone beta, or a beta key, and I will be giving that out to one of my subs right after this. So if you guys want to come over, it's twitch.tv/Ryuzilla.
All right. Neil, some shout-outs if you can manage it. You fucking crazy man.
All right. I am currently in hour 47 of my stream. I started Friday at 5. And there are still 2 people left in chat who have been with me this entire time. and I'm going to continue streaming until they pass out. So if you want to see exhausted Neil struggle to stay awake while playing video games with people, you can head over to me. But if you want to see like a good stream, go watch Ryan, because I'm, as you can tell, almost asleep right now. And other than that, thanks for watching. And we have some generic roleplay content coming out on Monday, like cartography and shit.
Awesome stuff. Caitlin, some shoutouts.
Yeah, Ryan's you're really good at this, JP. Sick. Too sick.
Thank you.
So, I guess I'll stream after this too. I'll probably just play Zerg and either ladder on a Smurf or do custom games to practice. And my Twitch is twitch.tv/Caitlin, and my Twitter is twitter.com/Caitlin, but there's an underscore between the Y and the N, so it's like Caitla N. And
Says
shout
it
out
on
to
stream.
Quantic. Yeah, it says it like probably there.
Yep. Exactly. All right, Cats, some shoutouts.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter @rootcats, no underscore. And
Yeah, sorry about that.
it's cool. And then I also stream on Twitch TV/rootcats. I probably will be streaming later tonight. I also play Zerg, and yeah, so you can come check that out. Thank you very much to TT Esports because they're amazing, and thank you guys for having me on the show. I really enjoyed it.
Awesome stuff. We've got some bonds to perhaps figure out if they were accomplished. Does anyone feel like they fulfilled their bonds with each other?
I did. I got 2 of them. I changed the target of one of them from Riley to them as a whole, so I don't know if that counts.
I lead a simple life and must prove to them it is the best way to live.
Yeah,
Sure. How did you do that? What was the moment?
I specifically said that line.
Well, you
Is
don't
that
have
not
to say that
effective?
line, but they have to believe it. Did he prove to you guys that it was that he leads a simple life and that it's the best way to live?
Oh, okay. Well, then I certainly... No, wait. I said I lost everything when my village was raided. I need them to understand what true loss is like. I may have fucked everything up, because I just worked those lines into dialogue.
No,
I didn't
they're not
realize
lines.
that-
It's just like role-playing elements. That was my fault for not
well,
describing
no,
it.
then I probably fucked everything up. I didn't get anything.
Okay. Does anyone else
So-
feel like they did one?
I feel like I taught Neil about the merits of my my filtering system.
Ricardo, you said Ricardo believes tinkering to be a waste. That's what you're talking about?
Oh, fucking Ricardo.
You told Rich that life is
told-
hard for a gnome and many don't understand our true strength. That you will
Yeah.
show him that you're a worthy traveling partner. You didn't do that yet.
Yeah, never mind.
Neil,
Yeah. I tried
Do you
to
think-
show Riley the power of my people, but I was unsuccessful.
yeah, that roll.
Yep.
Neil, do you think that elves are misunderstood and they're not all like cats?
You didn't really. You told him that, but you haven't shown it because you weren't
Yeah, I
an elf
know.
giving him money.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that you feel that way, but I don't know if I believe that way yet.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm open to this possibility. You know, I'm like, maybe he's not representative of all elves. Maybe.
Okay, so that's a work in progress. We'll say. You didn't.
Do we
complete
get
it.
new ones every time, or do we keep the old ones until
You keep
we
the old
complete
ones
them?
until you complete them.
Okay.
I'll give you new ones each time you do, and we'll shuffle those in.
Sick.
So yeah, I guess we'll have those for next time.
When is next time?
I don't know. We'll definitely figure that out. Is everyone? The thing is, I don't want this. If this overlaps with D&D or Dark Heresy, since it is the 3rd show, we'll definitely do the other 2 shows before it. But we can work out what day is best for everyone offline. Otherwise, we'll just be naming dates
Coolio.
here. I've got a AMA up on my subreddit, reddit.com/r/itmeJP. You can go ask me questions there. I probably won't answer too many of them when it comes to gods and whatnot, because those will just be revealed over time. If you want to read like the full world lore, there's a video up that has Kelly Toki's time lapse of her drawing the world. There's a amazing 570 or 5760 by 1080p wallpaper that I'll be releasing. That's fucking incredible. You can find that over at youtube.com/itmeJP. If you missed the stream, part 1 is already up right now, and that's all I got. Thanks everyone for watching. Bear with me when it comes to all of the DMing elements. I'll figure out most of it out on my own. And yeah, that's it. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for being on the show, guys. See you next
Thanks
time.
for having us.
Peace.
We're out.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Later, yeah.